youth aren't the typical standing on the side of a corner with the sign up saying, "Hey, I need money, no job, no work." There's a lot of youth with similar situations as myself who are dressed nice, look casual, but they blend in with the crowd. It's because they don't want that perspective of, they don't want people to look at them as if they are homeless. They don't want their friends and their peers and their loved ones to basically shun on them. My name is Latrell Mitchell. I was once homeless. Growing up, I stayed with my mom and my stepdad. It was rough because my mom was diagnosed with bipolar disorder and my stepdad was a schizophrenic. Me being the baby out of 5, it was hard to communicate with my brothers and sisters because they had already graduated from high school. And so my escape from my home life would be playing video games, and that's something I would cling into. At school, it was even worse because I had to find friends. It wasn't until I got into high school where my stepdad ended up leaving my mom, and she had to afford a house by herself, and she couldn't do it on her own. So it made me realize that I needed to kind of change my act and kind of help her out. And when I got to graduation, she decided that she wanted to go back to Tennessee. We had to move out the house. She couldn't afford to pay it anymore. And so it just turned my life around. It made it go where I thought things were looking up because I graduated. And they started to go into the toilet, which was rough. But Nevada Partnership gave me the opportunity to better my future. And they gave me opportunities to acquire skills that I don't have to be homeless anymore. I was able to get my health card. I was able to get learn how to make a resume. They offer life skills every week to help and develop, the general skills that you need to know to live everyday life, and how to pay a bill, how to go to the DMV, get a license. I was able to get my license through them. Overall, it helped me become a better individual, someone who's motivated and determined to better himself and build my future. Just never give up and, try to make the most out of any situation. I aspire to become an officer in the Air Force. I want to join the military, get into physical therapy. Long term is to help the vets and other people in the civilian world who are rehabilitating themselves and just trying to make that difference in their life and not settle with a missing limb or, not able to walk. So I want to be able to help rehabilitate that person and show them that there's still a way that they can accomplish their goals if they just go for it and not give up. So I go to church and my pastor's teaching me how to play piano. I want to get to the point where I'm able to play the piano. I can just pick up a song and just start playing, kind of like that musical gift that I see some people have, which I'm sure it'll take years of practice, but I'm willing and inspired to kind of go for it. One quote from a guy named Eric Thomas: "If you can look up, you can get up." So I keep that. It's like my daily bread, so to say. A lot of times the youth, they're all around you. You may not know if they are homeless or if they're not. If you make a difference in somebody's life, you never know who that person can be. A lot of times homeless youth, they're very brilliant individuals who could later on in life, if given the opportunity, go to college, maybe find a cure for cancer, maybe, just maybe make something happen in millions.
Youth homelessness is one of the community's most serious issues that no one really talks about enough. That's because these youth are often a voiceless and forgotten population. There are teenagers on the streets, and no one's asking, where's Johnny, where's Susan, where's Mary anymore. These kids really have no one in their life that has any active desire to help them, to wonder where they're at, to make sure that they're safe. These kids are our future, and if we don't work with these kids now and get them off the streets and get them out of these at-risk situations, they're gonna go on to be tomorrow's future adults. They're gonna go on to be tomorrow's future users of our hospital systems, of our jail systems, and not contributing to society in a positive way. In Nevada, and specifically in Las Vegas and Clark County, we have a youth homelessness epidemic. Right now in Nevada, We have the fourth highest population of homeless youth in the country. Those are just raw numbers. And having one homeless youth on the streets is too much. But the fact that we have thousands and we almost lead the nation in the population of homeless youth means that we need to do more. And we can do that together, and we can be that village that helps our youth rise out of these situations and move on to their future. They can live their future, live their lives, and positively affect our community and our youth and everyone in it.
It actually started when I was probably about, I want to say honestly, like 16. I lost my grandma, my high school sweetheart. We had broken up. My grandpa passed away. My mom was like, well, I want you to enjoy your spring break. 'Cause she was understanding that I went through a lot. So she sent me to my friend's house, just for like a week or two, I believe spring break is. And I went over there, and I really just liked being away from home. That's probably where it all started up at. So I was lost. I didn't know what to do, where to go. I've never had a stable living situation. I've been in 27 homes. I slept on the floor. I slept outside too. And it was kind of, uncomfortable, but it was just like I woke up and it was hot and really, I was sweating and just bugs were just crawling by me. And all I can remember is just I used to just move, it was just a nasty experience. I'm tired of being my own enemy, so I just choose to put on my shoes on the right feet now, and I'm walking straight instead of just going in circles and not knowing where I go. I have an understanding of how I want to live my life and how I want to move and progress. I feel like God isn't going to put me through anything that I can't handle or that I can't get through. My future is going to be great. My goals is I want to be a physical therapist. I would tell youth or someone else that was going through a situation of being homeless, I would not give up. Do not give up. Don't be defeated. Don't get the mindset of you're never going to get anywhere in life or you're not going to make it. So I would never give up, and you should never give up either if you're in that situation.
People should care about youth homelessness because these youth are our future. So if we don't help them now, then they're going to become our chronically homeless adults on the streets. But I don't think any of the youth truly wake up one day in Las Vegas and decide to go to a shelter, sleep on the streets, or become a homeless youth.